Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Thursday edition of Topic Time with Harrison Young. A little murky out there, but it's always it's hot in here. We've got another great show, some awesome guests, and we'll get to them in a couple of seconds. We got a minute or whatever. We got to read the underwriters, and then we will commence with the show. So we got Auto Country, King of the Used Car in Abington. We got Pro Tint Window Tinting, also in Abington. We got Shovel Shop Spirits right here in Easton. We got a new one, Gervin Tires LLC in Brockton. We got another new one, One Step Auto, also in Brockton. We got John's Greenhouses and Florist Shop in Brockton. We got Rivers Auto in Abington. We got T. Martini and Son Floor Covering in Abington. And we got Chapin Sheds in Whitman. And I want to thank you guys very much. And now we will start the show officially. Here we go. Okay, again, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. As you can see, these two ladies were snapping right along with me. They got the rhythm. And that makes sense because, believe it or not, for the first time ever in the history of Topic Time, I have burlesque dancers on my show. Yes.
Really? Where are they?
I don't know. But this is what I was informed that these ladies do, and I'm so honored to have them on. Now, we're going to talk to both of them tonight, and we're going to find out about an event that they're going to be hosting that you can see on their shirt, We're Healing and Heel Kicking.
Yep. It's
an event on September 21st. We're going to focus on that, but we're also going to find out about each one of them and how they got to be where they're at, and about the troupe that they're part of. And so we'll start with Jennifer. This is Jennifer Kennedy, and your name is?
Holly Summers.
Holly Summers, okay. Well, Jennifer, you're the one I got on board first for the show, so let's talk to you first.
Okay.
You are indeed a burlesque dancer.
I am the owner and a performer.
Okay. And you're from another part of the world, right? You're from across the pond originally.
I am good old UK.
You're a good old UK.
I'm a UK gal, yes.
Awesome, okay. But here you are in New England, USA, down in Rhode Island. That's where your studio is,
yes,
correct?
Yes.
All right, what's the name of your studio again?
It's my burlesque theater is called the House of Mood in PAWTUCKET, Rhode Island.
PAWTUCKET, okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you had the House of Mood for?
I would say since 2011.
Okay, so
Yes.
it's been 8 years.
Yes, a couple of years, yes.
No, 8 years.
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
Okay, now what I do with all my guests is go back in time to find out how they got to be where they're at, and I'm going to do that in a couple of minutes. But you first, Holly, I want to find out how you became involved in the House of Mood. Where you're from and everything. You're an American, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm a local girl here. I grew up in Stoughton.
Oh,
and
right next door.
Yeah,
that's
right
right.
next
You
door.
mentioned that.
Yeah, and then I lived literally right down the street from the studio over here.
Okay.
But I started at JM Kennedy Entertainment and the House of Mood as a exercise student.
Cool.
She also teaches exercise classes, so
Okay.
I started taking Zumba classes, and I have a musical theater background, show choir. I've been singing since I was
Yay high.
Really?
that big. And she heard me one day and after a class, and she goes, "You're going to be in one of my shows." And I said, "That's a great goal for the end of the year." And then she looks at me and goes, next week.
Wow.
So that was.
I'm always recruiting.
Yeah, always.
Recruiting in my
I
studio.
started doing classes with
Yeah,
you in
yeah.
2011 for
Wow.
Zumba.
Yes.
And then I came on board as a performer in 2012.
Well, you know what? That is so awesome. If you sometime during the show, if you, oh, good.
That's just gravity.
A notebook. Okay, nothing. That wasn't an earthquake.
Nope. It's all
If you
right.
if you want to sing something a cappella, feel free.
Oh, geez.
At some point. If not, you don't have to. But it's just I always like asking guests these questions because interesting things always come up. But now let's go back to you, Jennifer. So talk about how you as a child, you grew up in England, right?
Yes, I'm British born. My family is Jamaican.
Jamaican. Okay.
Yes, so I've got the best of both worlds.
Cool.
From a very large family, I've got 6 sisters.
Okay.
And my mom is still alive. Actually, my mother lives with me.
Cool.
So I have been in America since 1976 when I first came to America.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I've been here.
Bicentennial year.
Yes, I've been here for quite a while.
I was still in high school then. Wow.
But anyway, moving fast forward, my husband passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I transferred my job
Yep.
and came to Rhode Island 2000.
Okay.
So I've been in Rhode Island since 2000.
Okay. Well, what ended up leading you up to what you're doing now?
I decided to go back to school.
Okay.
And get
Where?
in New England Tech.
Okay.
To get a degree in media arts.
Okay.
Because I wanted to start my own business, which was teaching dance. I've been a dancer since
you were little.
Yeah, since,
okay.
yeah. And long story short, I decided to, after my husband passed away, I decided that I wanted to start up my business again. And yeah, and that's what I did. The birth was of the GMK Dance Studio.
Okay.
Was 2006.
Well, what was that in Pawtucket as well?
Yes, Pawtucket. We have a wide variety of classes.
Okay.
We teach pole dancing.
Wow.
Zumba. We have sexy chair dancing, and we teach jazz, burlesque.
Yeah, I've seen some of the pictures
Yes.
on your Facebook page.
So because I decided to have a studio for dance and performing arts, a feel-good studio for anybody that's interested in that type of dance. You can go to anywhere in New England and go to a fitness class, but what I have in my studio is a little bit more the alternative lifestyle of dancing.
Okay, you
That's
have,
what
you
I
have more
create.
variety than just aerobics.
Yes, exactly.
I got it,
Yes.
okay.
And people want that. People want to feel sexy. People want to feel, they don't want to feel like they're exercising, but yeah, they're dancing or whatever they're doing, they're still getting a workout, but there's different ways you can work out and feel good about yourself. It's not always picking up the weights and going, huh, huh, huh.
Right, it's
You
not
know?
like no pain, no gain. It's you can gain
Yes,
without pain.
thank you. So in my studio, it's like, oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we say, wow, yeah. Right, Ollie?
Yep.
I'm almost tempted to take a class in pole dancing to see if I can get the. I mean, I don't know if you guys, ladies, ever watched The King of Queens, the TV show. Well, there was one episode where Carrie, the wife, tried pole dancing and she couldn't do it, but the heavy husband, Carrie, Doug showed her how to do it, and he was
To be in one with the pole.
be one with the pole, right? And I assume that's
It's
part of
quite,
it. It isn't just for
it's quite
erotic dancing. I
yeah,
mean,
well,
exotic dancing.
it is exotic, erotic.
But it is, too.
It's core strength. That's
Yep.
what I teach, core strength, and it's very empowering, and people embrace it. Men and women
Right.
come to the studio, and we have a lot of fun with it. So we turned it into an art form, and that's where 2011, the birth of the burlesque theater. Not only it's just the art form of pole, but Ivory Brûlée, we all have stage names.
Right. Okay.
Ivory Brûlée, she's a fabulous singer. And we have a lot of other singers, and it's like Cirque du Soleil at the studio.
Okay.
Because it's not just pole and singing, a little bit of comedy, it's a variety, it's a variety.
When you say comedy, you mean like stand-up?
Or sit down.
Or slapstick?
Slapstick.
Okay.
When we say slapstick comedy is you can do comedy
Like
in
vaudeville.
a dance form, and people get what the character you take on.
That must be amazing.
It's work, and we are very proud of what we do.
It should be.
Yes.
Wow. Getting people to laugh by dancing,
Yes.
that's a new one, but I like it. I'll definitely have to look into
Well,
it.
we'll have to invite you. You'll have to come down
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
check it out.
Now let's talk about this event you're doing on the 21st, and what's that about?
So it's once a year, Jennifer likes to put on a fundraiser benefit, and all the proceeds go to whichever charity we choose.
Okay.
And this is our second year partnering with Pink Heels of Rhode Island, and we are very excited to partner with them. They are a group of first responders,
Okay.
firefighter, EMS, police, and they raise money throughout the community for people that are affected by any kind of cancer. It helps them cover medical bills, helps them get food preparation services, helps them through whatever tough times that they need. And I think we can all say that we know we know probably
Somebody,
one person
yeah.
in our lives that's been affected by some kind of cancer in some way or form.
I'm
and,
Yeah, it's true.
and it's something that's near and dear to our hearts, but because of Jennifer.
I'm a breast cancer survivor.
Wow, okay,
Yes,
that's
so
great. I
that's
mean,
why it means so much
Of
to
course.
me to give back into the community.
That's awesome, okay. What did you do last year? What was the charity?
Last year was also Pink Heels Rhode Island.
Okay.
And we're partnering with them again.
In the past, we've also done,
Glory Gemma.
yep,
Yes.
PAWTUCKET Food Pantry as well, I think, one
yeah,
year.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have people like literally from all over New England that participate in this? Or the country, or where? How far and wide they come
There are
from?
local girls that come to the studio to take classes.
Yeah,
And we get guest performers that will come down for my shows, not just for my charity shows, but for any one of my shows.
Okay.
But in particular, this our charity show usually are all my local girls. They volunteer their time to perform.
that's great.
Yeah,
Okay,
very proud of all my girls.
okay.
Yes.
And how many girls do you have at the studio?
I would
would
say
you
we
roughly?
have about 9 or 12 girls
Yeah,
that's going to be
say about a
performing.
dozen
Okay.
maybe.
But we have a lot of variety of people that come
Yeah.
throughout the years come to the studio. We're busy. We're busy
So it sounds
during
to
the
me
week.
now, what is your audience participation look like? I assume you have a lot of people that
We
come
have-
and sit in the stands
Yeah,
and watch.
you have to be over 21 to come in and watch the show because we do wear pasties in the show.
Which?
We wear pasties.
What's that? You like
wanna-
new costumes?
This is all you. This one's all you.
We have decorated pasties with tassels, and the art of burlesque is the big reveal at the end when we remove the clothing and we have
You show
pasties.
You
Yeah.
show skin.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just the cover up.
Okay.
We have to cover up the ladies' tatas.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
And
it's yeah.
Some of us do that, and some.
And it's not everybody, but it's a variety. Some of us are just doing cabaret. That's why our show is called the Burlesque and Cabaret Show.
Okay.
Because
we're not Vegas, but we're
Like life is a
variety.
cabaret, old chum.
life
It is.
yes.
Right.
And I like what Ivory Brule says. She says we call it
It's
it's
we're
not
not
Vegas.
Vegas, but we're variety.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, so far, how many locations have you done this productions at?
Well, that's what's so unique about the House of Mood.
Yep.
Because we can't take 15-foot poles on the road with us.
Right.
We advertise, sell tickets, and they come to the House of Mood. And I have my liquor license there also.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what makes it unique.
Okay, but I'm saying, what I'm asking is, have you ever taken it on the road, to different locations?
We've taken it on the
Times.
road, but mostly it's done at our theater.
Right, okay,
Yes,
that's
yeah.
fine, okay.
It's very hard to take poles on the road with you.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, but you said you do other forms of dancing too that don't
Yes.
require poles. But you
And
want to
that's
be able
true.
to, sounds to me like you want to be able to do everything wherever you go.
Right,
Okay,
right.
so-
And we need that height.
Right.
And there are places that we have performed in the past
Yeah.
that we just do straight performance. We can't.
Aren't the poles retractable?
There are portable poles. There are portable
You
poles.
don't think they're good enough to take with you? They have to be poles that are stuck into the floor?
Well, what's so unique about our pole cabaret show is we have, instead of having one person doing pole, we've got like 6 to 8 girls at
On
the
one
same
pole?
time. We've got no.
all right.
We've got 10 poles.
It really gets stacked up very
That's what I'm
quickly.
thinking.
No, we've
Almost
got
like rope climbing in junior high school gym.
no. Our studio's equipped with 10 beautiful poles.
Oh, 10 poles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we make a show out of it.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you do. It must,
Yes.
so basically, there's one girl. So let me try to envision what a show looks like. you might have 10 different girls on 10 different poles, and maybe mix them up, guys
Yes,
too?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So how many, what's the ratio of girls to guys that are part of your dancing troupe?
We always have, of course, it's always, the majority is women, but
Yeah, I figured that.
we do have a male guest performer once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't,
They're called, what we call them, Surlesque.
okay. Sometimes we have to ask blunt questions, and my blunt question coming up is,
Go for it.
do you have people stick dollar bills into their leotards?
No.
Okay, all right, I
yeah,
mean, that's
yeah.
only because,
No, this is a cabaret show.
Okay.
The audience sit down, at tables and chairs and so forth,
Right.
and they watch a beautiful show.
oh, it is a beautiful
Yeah,
show, okay, so
yes.
it's not really, it's not a strip club.
No,
Okay.
they
We just had to clear that up.
no, because
we get that question a
we
lot.
do,
actually.
yes. No, people buy tickets. They can go on eventbrite.com
Right.
to buy our tickets because it's show tickets.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
like you go to PPAC Theatre, you come into the House of Moon.
Okay.
It's a small theatre.
Now, are you ever going to go back to England? Well, now let me ask you this. You say you're part Jamaican, part English.
Yes.
I take it you've been to both countries, right?
Yes.
You've lived in both countries?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just curious, did you live in England first or Jamaica first?
I was born and raised. My parents came to England in the late 40s.
Okay, so they're
to
from
help
Jamaica.
rebuild England.
Okay,
yes.
I got you.
And they started their family in England, so my parents got 6 daughters.
Okay, so basically, were they moving from Jamaica to England to find
Yes.
a better life?
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Yes.
But since then, have you gone? But when you were living in England, did you go back to Jamaica too?
Oh yes.
Okay.
I still go to Jamaica all the
What
time.
I'm getting at is that Jamaica has a lot of pretty cool festivals too.
Yes.
And I'm just wondering if you incorporate any of that ethnicity with your dancing
Yes, our
based on your own heritage.
Yes, our burlesque shows are, we have our theme shows. So every month we do a theme show. And we have done a tropical island show.
Okay.
So we've done a country and western show.
Wow.
Welcome to Nashville.
Okay.
We've done legends, past and present.
We have our Halloween show that's coming
We
up.
burlesque. We've got burlesque coming up. We've
Okay.
got
A
12
speakeasy.
days speakeasy night. We do speakeasy night. 12 days of naughty Christmas.
Okay.
So there's a variety.
And of course,
And
Valentine's
And
Day.
Valentine's, one of our popular shows.
Popular show,
Yes.
the Valentine's.
Yes.
Now, do you have any people that come in and perform music that are well known?
No.
How is the music generated? Do you just have it on a
MP3s
MP3?
or live bands.
You do have live bands,
We have
though.
a live band every now and then.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. When you have a live band, it must take up more space, and it's probably hard. It probably
Not
takes more work.
necessarily. I've got a baby grand piano in
Okay.
my studio, so
Okay.
I've had a guest performer play the piano only. We've had nice quartets, trios. It's a good sized studio. It's almost 3,000 square foot studio.
That is pretty
space.
good.
So with so they set up in a corner. We've got our poles right there. We've got the people right there, and the show begins.
Okay, peoples and poles.
Yeah.
What a palaver. Gotta love that.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have to.
Speaking of music, how musically inclined are either of you? Do you play, sing? I mean, I know you sing.
Yes.
And what about you? Do you sing, dance, play the instruments?
I like to do.
I know you dance too.
I like to do a little karaoke every now and then.
I've heard,
Okay.
I've heard you do- she doesn't mean Tina Turner, just saying.
Okay.
I like to do a little karaoke, but to my musical instrument, no, I don't play.
You don't
an
play?
Instrument, no.
Now, do you want to sing something? Just as long as you brought it up, it's up to you. If not, then we'll move along. It's up.
Do you want me to sing something?
Yeah, of course.
Go
Why
for
not?
it.
I don't
Yes.
know what I should sing.
You have a pretty voice. So what? Sing. I know. How about that song by what's it called? Let's see. It's about Jamaica. Speaking of, but you're not from Jamaica. But I'm thinking it was from 1971.
With Harry Belafonte or something?
No.
You may not know
Bobby
that
Bloom. You know, I'm trying to think. Montego Bay. You know that song from Montego Bay?
I don't.
Oh, Montego Bay.
Figures, you picked something. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know that.
I got it going. Now you got to know the
Don't you
lyrics.
worry.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sing Kokomo. That's a
You
little
can do
different.
Kokomo if you want.
Or you could do Big Spender or something like that.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? That's as close. It's as close as I can get, I think, to Montego Bay. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
See?
No, they did
That's
a great job with
impromptu.
that.
That's impromptu,
That
yes,
was wonderful.
definitely.
So you have
Good
a great
job,
voice.
good
Very
job.
good. Great job.
Yeah.
That's it. I just wanted to hear a sample of your voice, and I got it, and I can hear why you have such a great history in singing.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
thank you.
does a good job. Yeah.
Right, and that's why you picked her for that for a show.
Absolutely, we've got more than one singers. We've got more singers, lots of dancers. Everybody, play their part and play their part very well.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
But now you don't have you don't possibly do a regular aerobics class going on in there.
Oh yes,
that
we
goes
still
on in
do.
there
Yeah,
too, as well,
yes,
right?
we have
Okay.
Triple B Fitness.
Okay.
There are different days from the days I'd be teaching my dance classes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how many people do you have working for you? I know you get about 12 girls, but do you have other instructors besides you?
Independent contractors.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not. We don't have. It depends. If somebody registered for a class, then
Okay.
they have a class. Otherwise, I teach the majority of the classes.
You do, okay.
Everybody's independent contractors.
I understand.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You have to be licensed to teach this stuff?
They are certified instructors.
Okay.
Or I have the JM Kennedy way that I teach.
Okay.
And show them what my style is like, and it works.
Okay.
Yes.
Have either of you ever done any other things in entertainment? Ever been done any acting, filming? Go ahead, talk about that.
Well, I've done musical theater over the
Okay,
years.
that's right. You mentioned that.
I used to. I did a show or two with the Stoughton Little Theater as well.
Where was it? The Stoughton Little Theater?
Yes.
Where is it located? I know it's Stoughton. Where I've never seen it.
Well, it's moved. It used to be at the old State Street
But it's still in
Theater in the
Stoughton,
center
right.
of town. I'm afraid I don't know exactly where they are now.
All right, where did
That
it used to be?
That was about 20 years ago. It used to be in the center of town. Now I think they
On
perform
Route
at
138?
Yes.
Wow.
Now I think they perform at Stetson Hall in Randolph on 139.
Oh, okay.
But I also, as a full-time job now, I sing at nursing homes.
Wow.
So I go around and I dress up in period costumes and interact with the residents and sing songs from the
That
30s
must be
to
great
the
for
80s.
them. They must love that.
It's so fulfilling. I'm studying music therapy as well.
Well, that is music therapy.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
But when you say you're studying music therapy, fill me in a little on that. What exactly is music therapy and where are you studying it?
So I'm going to be I guess you could say to add another feather to my cap and make myself a little more marketable. I've always been interested in music therapy itself, and that is the ability to help someone that has that might have problems with memory or physical
Maybe even depression?
impairments or depression.
Yep.
For example, I just came across this program in Nashville I think it's called Operation Song, and it's done at VAs. And it's veterans that come in and sit down and they write songs as a way to work their way through their experiences.
Okay.
So that's an example of something that music therapy can do for you to help you work through your issues. For me, it also, the residents in nursing homes, it helps them to bring them back to a happier place, recall memories that are associated with those songs.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And
That's awesome.
Jennifer's really the one that helped bring out that performance bug in me. She brought me out of my shyness and
Okay.
out of my
I always
closet
get everybody
and
out their comfort zone.
I
It's
was
not
hiding
comfortable
before.
to do.
It's hard to believe someone that does musical
really
theater
was.
has a shy bug, but that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Nashville, did you go down there?
I visited once, and for my husband and I went for a few days, and I would love to go back.
Right, but I mean,
I've,
I'm asking because you mentioned Nashville. I was wondering if that's where that's what inspired you to do musical therapy. Your visit down there.
no, it was actually.
I mean, how was Nashville relevant to musical therapy?
It was just an example of what music therapy is.
Oh, okay.
And how it can be used in everyday
It's
life.
done in Nashville.
It's done all over, but
Right.
that's just an example.
Kind of where it
of
originated, maybe.
I don't think it necessarily did there, but it's just an example of a prominent program.
Okay.
That people can search if they're looking for, a better example of
Okay.
what it is. But it's something that, as I said, helps people work through problems, and in a way, I guess for me, performing at the House of Mood has been music therapy.
It's therapy.
because
I don't know what it is at my studio, but a lot of people has grown.
It's a happy place.
It's a happy place.
It
They have
is.
grown, and I've encouraged them, and they've ended up either taking educating themselves and moving on. They don't always stay forever at my studio, but they end up moving on because they've built up their confidence so much that now they're ready to start their own venture.
Okay.
And a lot of girls have left my studio and done their own thing. And if it wasn't for what they've been through at my studio, so there is fitness therapy, dance therapy, music therapy done, and I don't know what it is, but something at the JMK and the House of Mood brings out the best in people, and they end up moving on.
And I can say just from my own personal experience that, you know, I had started going to school for vocal performance right out of high school, and then I stopped because I thought I wasn't going to be able to ever make a career out of it. And if she hadn't said to me one day when she found out that I sang,
I say just about every show.
if she hadn't said to me, you know, hey, sing something for me, and pushed me to you know, to my full potential, then I wouldn't be doing what I do right now.
Okay.
And I would like to say there are people out there that they used to be in a show business background, but they've got married and they have got children, they got a home, and they just want an outlet. And my place, the House of Mood, is an outlet. If you have a dance background, singing, whatever it is, in arts and entertainment for adults, because you know, throughout anywhere, there are so many dance classes for kids, but where are the arts and entertainment for adults? Where do somebody start? If somebody was rusty and they used to do it, where do they start? Where do they come? They come to the House of Mood. They come to J.M. Kennedy Dance and Pole Fitness Studio because it's therapeutic for them, and they just want to start. They want to start life all over again. They just, not just to be in show business, but just because they can, and it is there, and I offer it to you. So that's what we're all about.
But you don't have to have an entertainment background.
No, you don't.
When your girls move on, I mean, it's always amicable, right? I mean, nobody ever. It sounds to me like you almost graduate a lot of people to different.
People
careers.
they stay at my
They
stay at the House of Mood for as long as they want, and when they've got their confidence and they're ready to spread their wing,
Okay.
they move on. So many people.
You give them your blessing, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just wondering, there's nothing. Doesn't get competitive at all between you and the girls that you had before that leave.
No.
Okay, and I'm only again, that's a blunt question, but this is stuff that people might want to, might want to.
Well, if there's
because
somebody out there that wants to
Exactly.
do what I do and start it up, you have to have a lot of passion, be motivated, be dedicated to the art form. You just don't get up and just like, this is what I'm going to do. This is something that you have to eat and breathe and live it. And at the House of Mood, that's what we do. There are everybody's dedicated to the art form. But whenever they wish to go and depart, it's fine. There's nobody bound permanently.
I'm just curious, have you ever gotten any media coverage in the Providence,
Yes,
press
I have.
or the
Yes.
TV stations down there?
Yes, I have throughout the years. I've been the best of Rhode Island, as the sexiest studio in Rhode Island. I've had a couple of coverages from PAWTUCKET Times. I've done the roadie show. When I first started up, the roadie show came on. I'd like to have them back again,
Okay.
But,
that's why I like to have people here that have done the roadie show.
I've done the roadie show many, many years ago. Like I said, I've been in business since 2006.
Okay, well, maybe after they see this show, they'll want to have you back.
That would be nice. That'd be nice to.
Well, guess what? We're under 5 minutes to go. We have under 5 minutes to go.
Okay.
So what I want you two to do in the remaining time is to give shouts out to people that, in your lives, they're going to see the show, condense them, and then we'll wrap it up. Family members, friends, or whatever.
Oh, nice.
So look at the red light. Now you look at the camera.
Well, first of all,
me.
I would like to say I'm a mother. I've got two beautiful boys, Kevin and Daniel. I love you both. I have a wonderful mom, and I know she can't wait to see this. To this show, and to all my Fringe Follies performers, without you there would not be a House of Mood. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And everybody who's come to the JMK Dance Studio and the House of Mood to support the community arts, thank you so much, because without you there won't be us, right?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Holly. Take over.
Oh, geez. I'd like to thank all the little people. No, I'm kidding. I'd like to, of course, thank my husband for being as wonderful and supportive as he has been. I love you, honey. My dad and my brother and my mom
She's resting in peace.
for being as supportive and wonderful as they've been. And my family at the House of Mood, of course.
Yeah.
Harrison for having us.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'd love
Thank you. Yes.
To thank all the residents and activities directors that allow me into their facilities on a regular basis to help bring joys and spread smiles. But of course, all the wonderful patrons of the House of Mood and our Fringe Follies,
Yes.
because we wouldn't be
Because
anywhere
you guys supported
without
me,
you guys.
supported my business throughout the years. Thank you all, and thank you again for having us to get our message out there.
And Pink Heels, Rhode Island for partnering with us.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, well, obviously you had a great time on my show. I was
Yes,
going to
we
ask you,
did.
but you made it
My
obvious.
first time on TV.
Neither of you have children, or do you?
I have 2 boys.
And you
I have fur babies. I've got
kitties, right?
I'm
I've
a
got
mother,
3 cats, and I've got a
proud
puppy.
mom.
Oh, I love it. Love the animals.
I'm a proud mom.
They should
Yes,
all. You
yes.
should be.
Thank you.
All right. Well, great job. You ready to wrap it up?
Yes,
All
sure.
right, folks. Thanks for watching. More great episodes of Topic Time to follow. See you next time. Here we
Thank
go.
you.
Thank you.
Bye. Woo!